Eggman's throwing a hissy fit.
Well, that was really impressive. You managed to create complete.
I love this scene. It's pure Eggman. This is with the before Unleashed. I think this scene was Eggman's best scene in the 3D games.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the.
I like how Robotnik immediately changes his subject to Rouge so they won't worry about what he's been doing. Excellent delivery by Rouge there, I have to say.
Wait a minute. What exactly does it mean the threats fell on deaf ears? Does that mean nobody took him seriously?
No, it means that everyone's in a panic and they're not really following up what he said.
Everyone found my blowing up the moon boring!
And here's a direct reference to SA1 right here.
It's like
Yeah.
Eggman's tantrum. He just reminds me of the ending of Sonic 1. You know, when you have all the emeralds and he's just jumping on the word "end."
Yeah. I think this is the only direct reference to SA1 in this game.
Yeah, it is, and I again call question how the emerald got. How did they get
What
the
they
emerald?
don't mention is after the massive cleanup.
After them. And apparently Shadow talks to himself. Not just for story exposition, but he talks to himself. I love how she picks up this secret military phone call
In space.
before they even leave the room. They can't possibly have left earshot by
Oh,
when
look,
she
it's
picks that up.
Why am I driving a car?
I'm trying to avoid ripping off FTA's observation about this car's shape, but it's extremely hard.
It's valid, let's just say that.
Oh, damn it, I've already made the reference. I didn't even mean to.
If Batman were
Damn
a
it.
transvestite. Actually, yeah, do that.
Batman.
Please put in the 1960s Batman theme over this part, please.
Dude, she's
puts
a
a
furry.
massive-
She's a furry porn star riding a giant white dick. How did this make it past the ratings?
I like how the wheels really aren't even spinning.
No, they're not.
It's
I like how that car is floating above the gap in the road and not falling through.
when they designed this car, do you think they knew? I mean, really? Wow, Rouge, you are the worst driver I have ever seen.
I was trying to see if I could make the car explode and take her out of existence, but apparently it wasn't working.
You know how many times I flew
Look,
off
even
that
the regular drivers are making jumps.
jump?
They're like, wee! The world's going to end. I'm going to drive as recklessly as humanly possible and go flying off ramps for the shit.
What are those pit lanes there for? Seriously, the balloons. Why are there pit lanes on the highway?
Because
It's for
Radical
those
highway?
guys in the first episode of Sonic X who drive really fast on highways to catch thieves for no reason.
But you know, I can't tell you how many times when I first started playing this game I fell off of those pits, like the one you just crashed next to.
Yeah.
Because if you don't make the turn early enough, you will just fly off into the abyss.
This
God,
level is a pain to do that don't touch the walls mission.
I was just about to bring that up.
I've done it, but my god, it was hard.
Don't ask me why I persevered and got all of those racing missions done, because I really don't understand it.
Hey, there were children inside that white car, douche.
Hooray! They will not have to suffer through Sonic 06.
And apparently the tunnel you are in is no impediment for flying cars. We just flew through the wall. Ghost car! Ghost car!
Wait,
Someone call the
I mean,
Ghostbusters. Someone call
alright,
Ghostbusters.
If you
This is a
if
haunted
Rouge were to
highway.
crash, if Rouge were to crash from behind a car, would it count as surprise butt sex?
Surprise, but Joey, with you, it's never a surprise. I love the stark pictures just plastered in the background.
I would love to ask one very crucial question. Why are you chasing a plane in a car?
Because Tails feels like driving really slowly.
And why is
Why
Tails
couldn't you
flying
fly
over
on
the
the highway?
highway? Why fly over? Why are you flying over? Look! The one you were using a car earlier, chasing the limousine, and we were asking you, why are you not in your plane? Now we ask you, why are you not in your car? And of course, the much more competent cousin of that Sonic Heroes rail stage. This is
Skyrail.
yes,
It's amazing
Skyrail.
how this
The-
is probably the least fun of the running stages, yet it's still like years ahead of all the grinding in Heroes.
Oh yes. It's like I do have fun playing this stage, but it is the weakest of them all.
I think this is the one level I don't do that well in, for whatever reason.
Funny because this level does prove that a stage based mainly on grinding isn't very fun to play because of how automated the grinding is. Even with the keep your balance thing, it's still
I love doing a spin dash right before I grind on the rail because you go through it so freakingly fast. Yeah, there you go. It's like holy
my.
shit!
It seems I have forgotten to put my notice that I am doing commentaries on my Skype because I am getting it.
Is Big L contacting you again?
Yes, he is.
Ask him to join us again. Yay!
In the middle of a part like Kaneko Man for no good reason, right?
Yes,
Just
like
like
2
randomly.
minutes left. Hi, Big Al here.
Right. Well, I'm sorry. There's a Sonic playthrough going on in the background, and yes.
Don't worry, this level is short. I got done in a minute and 22 seconds.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever fallen off trying to get that gold ring?
I have.
Why- At least it's not like Sonic Unleashed Shamar level where
You can just
you
run right
very
past it.
likely will fly right past the goal ring.
I love how, in context of the story, the last 2 stages did absolutely nothing. They did not progress the story at all. It was just an excuse to give Shadow another level, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, considering how short the Dark Side story's gameplay is compared to the Hero story, they did need a few extra levels. But even these 2 stages did more than Tails and Knuckles tended to do for the story. And now we just skip a whole chunk of Hero story
Alright.
all the way up to the
this
end
is
of
it.
their assault on the
Badass entry moment.
Badass entry moment and holder
Hello.
of the greatest line in the game.
A little softer, Eggman. Could you please speak up?
Yeah.
I love the Eggman theme in this game.
I love how the dubbing didn't work with the lip syncing, and he didn't move his mouth until like the middle half of that last sentence where he's calling the Golem.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here it
It's one of
comes.
the greatest line ever in the game, anyway.
Here it comes. TERIAAAAAA!
Teria!
Oh, you're doing the Japanese version?
Kick. Slow-mo
That is
kick.
awesome.
I really want to know how a tiny blue hedgehog could send a giant stone golem reeling like that.
Who
With
cares?
his-
He said TERIAAAAA. It overpowers everything.
Even
The power
Golem
of
is so
internet
mad.
memes! No, wait, I said it wrong. They're not memes, they're memes!
What?